Making yourself write is literally everything. I love writing, but people have to understand I almost never want to write. I would almost always rather be doing anything but writing. It's so weird. I mean, once I'm writing, sometimes it's pleasurable, right? Sometimes it's easy, very rarely, probably 2 days a month. Most of the time it's a mix. But writing is I think that learning to write is learning to tolerate being bad at something that you love. And so fortunately, I started writing daily from when I was so young that it became just a practice that honestly is now almost, I get like physically ill if I don't do it. Not that I won't procrastinate through most of the day, but around 3 p.m. if I haven't done any writing, I start getting twitchy. And my father always said, my father's a nonfiction writer. He writes nonfiction books about crime, actually. But he has written every day of his life because he's worried that if he takes a day off, it's going to feel so good that he'll never write again. And there's some truth to that. But I also think it's important that as people get older, the trouble is with people who want to write, they have expectations of what they should be able to do because they're very smart, because they're eloquent, because of this. But they don't understand that it's literally just tolerating the fact that 99% of what you put on the page, and I'm talking sentence by sentence, is horrible and it's embarrassing and you can't believe it and it's nauseating and then you just rework it. So I mean, honestly, it's such a boring answer, but it's like practicing being frustrated and bad at something you really want to be good at. You know, that's writing for you. So
I'm gonna try.
yeah, you should. But I also always say, I just talked about this, because the thing I love about writing is that there's no time limit on it. Like, in fact, as you get older, unlike some careers, obviously, there's actually benefit to the experience and wisdom you have. You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to have fancy equipment. All you have to have is a story. And literally every single, I mean, that is every single person has a distinct story. And that I think is really meaningful. But I also feel metaphorically like the other thing that's hard is taking time to do something every day that you don't think may ever turn into anything. And by the way, people will not be supportive. You will not hear that you're, from everybody will be cheerleading you. Nobody will do that. And so taking time to say, well, I have a job and this thing matters, and just taking time for yourself to say, like, this may never go anywhere and I'm still gonna insist and demand on it every day. But I think that's good practice for life. I mean.